What's happening with it, y'all? In a recent interview, after defeating Yordenis Ugas and becoming the unified welterweight champion of the world in an impressive stoppage, Errol Spence Jr. has come out and did an interview, and he said it ain't no need for him and Terence Crawford to talk about nothing over the phone. The fight is happening and he guarantees it. Before we get into this next video, hit my like button and sub to the channel. Hit my like button and sub to the channel, and I'm gonna let y'all know everything that he broke down in this interview. So what's up with it? So yeah, Errol Spence, after putting on a dominating, impressive performance versus Yordenis Ugas this past Saturday at AT&T Cowboys Stadium in a packed house. You know, I thought it was dominate, but he says different. Anyway, he sat down and he did an interview with Dan Rafael. And Errol Spence kept it 100 and he kept it all the way trill in this interview. He talked about his performance against Yordenis Ugas, and surprisingly, Errol Spence said that he wasn't too happy about his performance. He says that he just didn't feel right in the ring. It wasn't nothing physical. He said that he just felt a little off. You know, he said he felt his timing was off and something inside of him was just off. Now, I know all y'all Errol Spence haters is gonna take this shit and run with it and act like that his mind ain't where it's supposed to be or he ain't the same. But nah, he clearly made it clear that his mind is better than it's ever been. He said that he feel that he is the best fighter that he's ever been because he is more focused and his mind is on a whole different level when it comes to his competitive side and just seeing everything and being smart in the ring. And we saw that, you know what I'm saying? We saw that in the ring against Yordenis Ugas. But he said that his performance was alright to him, but he said it took him a little longer to get started up and he just didn't feel right, you know, as far as his timing. And we all know the man had been out of the ring 17 months, so of course you gonna have some ring rust. I mean, who else is taking 17 months out of the ring after a detached retina and then jumping in there with a world-class champion? Ain't nobody else doing that. Your favorite fighter is taking tune-ups and then to take another tune-up after that. But that man is the big fish, that nigga with the shag, the big dog, and he want all the smoke, and all y'all haters can see that. But anyway, he talked about a lot, right? But the main thing that everybody want to know is, hey, what's up with this Terence Bud Crawford fight? And Dan Rafael is like, you know, are y'all friends? Even if y'all not friends, are y'all cool enough to where y'all can call each other on the phone and say, hey, let's get this fight done. Let's do whatever we got to do to make this fight happen, right? And he was like, man, we've talked on the phone in the past before. He said, but it ain't no reason for me to call that man and talk to him on the phone. It ain't no friends. It ain't no need for me to call him because this fight has already been worked on behind the scenes even before the Yordenis Ugas fight. And so Dan Rafael asked him, so would you say that this fight is gonna happen? And Errol Spence said the fight is gonna happen. It's basically already said and done, a done deal. It ain't no reason that this fight ain't gonna take place, right? I already went to Haymon behind the scenes. I told him what it is. I told him what I want. And this fight is going down, right? And so he says that it's a guarantee that this fight is going to happen, right? So it lets me know that Haymon is on board. Haymon said, all right, we going to get it done for you, EJ. Even though we really don't mess with Terence Crawford like that, right? We gonna get this fight done for you because we know this is the fight that the fans want to see. We know this is the fight that you've been pressing for behind the scenes. And for all you Errol Spence haters, yeah, there you have it. Errol Spence has went behind the scenes before this Yordenis Ugas fight, and he already let Haymon and the PBC know, you have to make this fight for me. And y'all seen, ever since he whooped on Yordenis Ugas, he been pressing Terence Crawford. Y'all see who really want to fight. Y'all see who really is doing everything he said he was gonna do. Nothing more, nothing less. See, y'all was talking all that shit when Errol Spence didn't really want to do no interviews at the Sean Porter fight weekend. He wouldn't really talk about the Terence Crawford fight. In his mind, he like, why talk about it when I know it ain't gonna happen next? I'm gonna get on Terence Crawford helmet and I'm gonna talk about it after I whoop on Yordenis Ugas. I'm the man that always do what I say I'm gonna do. And after Yordenis Ugas, now I'm on Terence Crawford helmet. Now we see what type of energy and who got the energy towards the fight. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that Terence Crawford don't want to fight, because obviously Terence Crawford wants to fight. But see, all of the Errol Spence haters were saying that Errol Spence didn't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Where are y'all at now? The ones that said Errol Spence, he don't want to fight. He taking Yordenis Ugas because he's scared of Terence Crawford. He won't even say Terence Crawford's name. So all of that stuff that y'all was talking, the time has come and Errol Spence has let y'all know the fight is here. It will be happening. And my brother Blue Blood Sports TV, he just reported today that the fight is finna happen in September, right? It's going down in September. So now Terence Crawford he won't have to take a fight in between. He'll get his wishes to where he could go straight into an Errol Spence fight and they can get it popping. And Errol Spence has told his people behind the scenes that he don't want to wait until November or December. He want to make the fight happen as soon as possible, right? Errol Spence didn't even take a vacation after this Yordenis Ugas fight. He's so locked in, he wanted to ride the Yordenis Ugas fight straight into the Terence Crawford fight. He don't even want to stop training. He didn't even take more than 3 days off. The man took 2 days off and got right back in the gym to start training for Terence Crawford, because that's what type of time he on. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of time that nigga with the shag is on. And he let it be known in this recent interview. You know what I'm saying? I was alright against Yordenis Ugas, which I thought he looked great. You know what I'm saying? He said his mind and his focus is on a whole nother level. He said because he don't have the distractions in his life and he don't let shit distract him like he did when he was younger a few years ago. He said now he's all the way locked in. He's 100% healthy. He didn't leave out of the Yordenis Ugas fight with no injuries, right? He's healed from the car accident. He's 100% healed from the detached retina, and he ready to go. He ready to go. So whatever we saw in the Yordenis Ugas fight, he's just going to add on to that. He's going to be way sharper going in against Terence Crawford. And the shit gonna get real ugly. You know what I'm talking about? This shit finna be ugly. This shit finna be ugly like Kevin Durant and Silly from The Color Purple had a baby. You know what I'm talking about? And if y'all know how ugly that shit is, this shit finna be real ugly for Terence Bud Crawford. Because I've been saying a long time ago, back when Errol Spence was offering Terence Bud Crawford 60-40, you know what I'm talking about? Back when he said this fight could happen, all Terence got to do is take that 60-40. I'ma keep it real. Terence should have took the fight then, because Terence probably could have beat Errol Spence back then. You know what I'm saying? The Errol Spence that faced Sean Porter, yeah, Bud probably could have beat that EJ. You know what I'm talking about? Because EJ wouldn't know his game back then. Bud probably could have beat him then. I ain't gonna lie, because Bud is that good. He probably could have beat EJ then. But this dude right here, the same nigga that knocked out Chris Algieri, the same nigga that put Leonard Bundu head all the way through the ropes, had his shit dangling over the ropes like he was waiting for a 6'9" from Rey Mysterio, right? The same nigga that put Kell Brook head down, had him praying. He don't want to face that dude. And now Errol Spence is even better than that dude because he has the more experience and his mind is on a whole different level. Yeah, Terence Crawford, he should have took that 60-40 deal that Errol Spence was offering him back then. He should have got with Bob Arum and told Bob Arum, make the fight happen. I don't care if I'm not getting 50-50. Make it happen. But see, y'all waited too long and y'all let the nigga with the shag rise up out the grave and come back. And it's finna be a man down for Terence Bud Crawford. And I got all the respect in the world for Terence Bud Crawford, but this shit is finna get ugly.